Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is Wednesday, 12 noon, September the 8th, 2021. That can only mean one thing. It is time for episode number 210 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends at
right here at Elite Realty Group.
We welcome you inside the studios live for another action-packed, fun-filled, informative episode. Did you like all them adjectives I was throwing out there?
I did.
Episode of Lakeway Area Real
yeah.
Estate Talk Live. We're glad to be with you again on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in the Lakeway area. We hope that wherever you are watching us around the world, we hope it's a beautiful day for you. Absolutely, 100%. We hope it's a beautiful day for you. Glad you guys are with us. We got a great show for you today, all right? We're going to be talking about something today that is going to be what is going to get you a deal on a house. We're going to get it today.
That's right.
We're doing it today, all right? You're going to want to hang out for that. We're going to be talking about backup offers. What's a backup offer? What all that entails? What all you got to do? What all is a part of that? You're going to want to hang out because this is
a lot of people scared of that.
Yes, true story.
It's nothing to be afraid of.
Not at all. We can. I'd like to tell this to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Our realtor friends, our clients, potential client, customers all over. This is good information.
Just being honest, a lot of realtors don't know how this works either.
True story. So we hope that again you will help us today by spreading this show around the world. We're glad to be with you. Glad that you are tuned in every time we go live. You guys show up. And you show out and you help us more than you could ever imagine, more than we ever thought possible. You guys do that, and we really, really appreciate everything that you do for us. Here's what we want you to do today, all right? We need a big crowd on the show. We want to get this message out to as many people possible, and you that watch us all the time, you already know what I'm getting ready to say, but for the new people, for the new ones that ain't maybe never tuned in, hung out with us before, there's three big things that we need you to do today, all right? And I'm going to turn it over now to the three big thing man himself, Mr. Dave Elkins. While you tell them, I'm going to do what I need to do.
Okay, what am I talking about? Oh, yeah, so three big things. Yeah, we got three big things we always ask you guys to do. Number one, we want you to like the video. Two, share the video. That's important. If you don't hear nothing else, hear the word share.
Yes.
Make sure you hit that share button. That helps us out tremendously when you guys do that. So share the video, like, share, invite is the third thing once you do. You can do that through your messenger. But again, let's go back and talk about share. Share it in groups, share it on pages, share it wherever you're at. Just share the video. Just share it.
Absolutely. And there's people watching us today on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. A lot of different places today. We're out. YouTube, I don't know if I said that. Whatever you got to do to share on the platform that you are on, make sure you do that.
Do that.
Help us to literally get this around the world. We're glad that you guys are here. Should this be the first time that you have stumbled across this live video and you're thinking, what in the world is going on here? Let me tell you, this is episode number 210. That's a lot of them, man. 210 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends
right here at Elite Realty Group.
Here's what we do. We talk real estate. Every Wednesday at 12 noon, we bring you the most up-to-date, relevant real estate information you're going to find anywhere on the planet. You're going to get it right here, okay? We not only give you real estate information, we have poll questions, we have would you rathers, we have all kinds of fun.
We do.
That's literally what it is. We have all kinds of fun. We figured out very early on in the show, you just did not like for us to stand here and lecture you about real estate. You wanted to participate too. So we ask you to participate today by liking the video, sharing the video, commenting on the video, doing what you got to do, man, to help us out today. tell us today, everybody watching today, before we get to our first segment, tell us where you're watching from today. Let us know where you are at in the great country. Maybe you're across.
See, Grandma Rose over here on mine says, hey.
That's
hello,
right.
Rose.
Let us know where you are watching from today. We will give you a shout out right here live on this show. Let's get our show started today with one of your favorite segments, and it is time for us to give you a poll question where we're going to give you a little poll here. We're going to take a poll, man, and see exactly what it is that we're asking you. We want your information to see what you, the nation, has to say about this poll question. So here we go. All right, poll question today, and it's a good one. All right. We are eliminating something from our life today. Okay, all of us today, we are eliminating something.
That's not a good thing.
No, a lot of times when I do these elimination questions, it's not fun. People don't like them, but we're going to eliminate something today, okay? But here's the poll question, and we want you guys to play along. Put your answer in the box when I ask you this question. One of these two things has to go, all right? And here's the thing. They got to go forever.
Okay.
All right? When you get rid of it, it's gone. One of these two things have to go, and it's got to go forever. The two things that's got to go, one of the two that's got to go is coffee. So your coffee's got to go forever.
Okay.
Or tacos. Tacos or coffee. One of them have to go forever, and you can only keep one. Which one are you sending off into the atmosphere?
Gone forever.
Forever.
But never forgot.
Which one are you sending off forever? Coffee or tacos, okay?
Yeah.
Which one are you sending away?
Coffee.
Go with it.
Coffee.
Put it out to the nation. Now we put it out to the
I'm
news. You guys put your
I'm
answers in
sending
the box.
coffee down the road.
It's out of here.
Yeah, I have to. Tacos, if I could choose between drinking a cup of coffee every morning or eating a taco every morning, I'd pick taco.
Yeah. I don't know.
It might not have the same effect,
Right.
but I love tacos.
I'm with you on this.
Love
I
tacos.
love tacos and I love coffee. I love tacos and coffee, and so sending one of them off.
Everybody, Maxine and Rose over here saying that tacos are going. They have to have
Tacos
their
are
coffee.
leaving for them.
Siobhan says coffee's gone.
Coffee's gone. This is a hard one,
It is tough.
but I'm sending tacos off forever.
You are?
I'm sending tacos down the road. Now, I love tacos. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
I love tacos.
I guess you could substitute a taco for a burrito.
That's where I'm going with this. And I can still have my coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You could eat.
I really have became lately, in the last couple of years, a coffee drinker. I never was a coffee drinker. But like I totally am now. Like I got to have it when I wake up every single day. And I don't know that I could just send it off. I don't have to have a taco every day. I do not eat tacos every day. I do have coffee every day. So I think it's easy to just say keep the tacos. But I think if you really think this one out, you might have to kick tacos out too.
I mean, I guess I have other options.
Right. True
But
story.
I'm still going to kick coffee.
That's what I'm thinking. I can eat a bologna sandwich, but I ain't nothing that could like really fill the coffee void. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you could really get that.
Hot chocolate.
I could eat something else, I think, to get my
Red Bull.
Because I just eat to be eaten a lot of times, and tacos is one of those things that I just eat. So I'm thinking I just kicked it out because I can eat me a bologna sandwich.
It's true.
I'd rather have a bologna sandwich.
It's true, but boy, tacos are
Would you
good.
rather have a bologna sandwich or a taco?
Which one would you say is better, though?
I'm going with the bologna sandwich. I'm on a bologna kick.
Which
right
one
now.
would you say is better if you had to pick between, if you just had to say which is better? You enjoy putting it
Coffee.
more than a taco?
I love it.
No.
I love coffee.
No.
Man. So here's what we've asked today, okay? Today's poll question is, you got to kick one of these things out of your life forever. Are you sending away coffee or are you sending away tacos? Put your answers in the box. Give us some if anybody's talking to us.
That's
Let us
well
know what they're saying here today.
Everybody's saying tacos got to go.
Tacos has got to go.
Yeah.
All right, tacos for me. Tacos 100% have to go for me. If you've not played along with us today, make sure you play along with us. Like the video, share the video, invite people to the video.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about that. All right, let us know what you think about this poll question today. We want to hear from you. Again, you've tuned into episode number 210 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends.
Right here they are.
Here's what we're talking about today, all right? Backup offers when it comes to real estate. Let's get to the real estate portion of the show today. We're talking about backup offers, man, how they work, what it is, all that it entails. And like you said, a lot of people are scared of them. They don't know about them.
They just don't know.
We're going to try to inform you about that today, right? We're going to try to give you that information so that you feel like you are informed, all right? So that you know what's going on if you should have to do this you're going to feel like you know a little bit what's going on. A good realtor will lead you through this process. So if you don't have a good realtor, call us. We'll act like we know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to go. Let's talk about...
We do know what we're doing.
There's no doubt about it. Let's talk about this for a minute, though, because I think you got to set the stage as to these whole backup offers, why, and all this stuff that goes with them. What we're seeing now, you guys have been hearing this from us for months now, okay? You've been hearing from months. A lot of homes going on the market right now. They're getting multiple offers. A lot of those offers are going over asking price. We've told you be prepared, be responsible. We've told you all those things.
Act fast.
Know what to do, act fast, because you're going to have to do all these things. But it's just a common thing that's happening is you're probably going to be competing for a home, okay?
You will.
Now, when you're in competition, all right, whether we're playing marbles, cornhole, or we're buying a house, when you're doing competition, somebody's going to get beat.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so the same thing happens when you're going on these houses. You're making your offer. It's your dream home. You give it your best shot. You literally put all the cards on the table like we've told them to do.
Right.
Don't mess around with it, okay? Don't think you're going to just go and be okay.
Right.
Put your cards on the table, show your hand, because that's what it's going to take. You've done that, but you've got beat. Now we're all depressed. We're tore all to pieces, all that stuff. But it's happening common. It's commonplace right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Usually every home, somebody's getting beat. All right, so someone's losing out on what they thought, this is my dream home, okay? Now what happens is when these offers are accepted, this stuff happens, there's usually contingencies, appraisals, inspections. We talked about that just last week. We talked about the importance of these things. But what we're finding is happening in the market, I think this is where you're going to come in and speak to this, all right? What we're finding happening in the market, because people are paying over asking price for homes, all right? They're paying that, and they beat your offer. You put your offer out, they beat it. But because people are paying over, those contingencies such as home inspections, appraisal, now they're really being super, super, super tight. They're watching everything that they do. They're picking everything apart because they're thinking, wait a minute.
I'm giving top dollar.
I'm giving top dollar for this house. I'm not going to let any of those things slide.
It's going to be perfect.
Everything that's on there, I want it repaired. Well, when repairs start happening, it can open up negotiations again.
Exactly.
So what are you seeing that's happening on some deals right now? Let's talk to that first, then we're going to get to this backup offer, why it's a good thing for you. Backup offers are a good thing, y'all, because of what we're getting ready to tell you. Mm-hmm. What are you seeing happen now when they overpay and we go to
Well, like you said, people are offering these crazy, insane numbers. And so, like I said, they're kind of holding the seller's feet to the fire, so to say.
Sure.
So a lot of times they're throwing out these big numbers.
I would too.
And that, I would too.
Yes.
I would too. So they're throwing these big numbers out, and now when we start having home inspections and we got all these little nitpicky things, we're seeing that deals are starting to fall through because the sellers say, well, hold on a minute now. You offered me $100,000 over asking price, and now you want to start picking me over $10,000.
Sure.
So it's kind of just a big tug of war is what it is.
Yes.
And so a lot of times these deals are falling through.
They're falling apart just because they can't decide on what repairs are going to be made, who's going to make them, who's going to pay for them, all those things. They can't get that decided. So we're seeing deals now, they go quick and they get the offer on them, they get to the inspection part, they get to those contingencies, and it falls through. Now, home goes back on the market. Guess what happens if home goes back on the market? We're competing again.
We're back to competing.
We're right back in the same thing. There's 5, 6, 8, 10, 12 people going after this house. You're right back in that bidding war. You put your cards on the table. Here's where a backup offer can come in.
This is beautiful.
And I'm going to say this to our agent friends and everything, man.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
Like, pay attention. You might learn something.
All parties involved. This is good stuff for people. Yeah. Because it's going to help. If you're an agent in this, I'm going to advise my clients, let's take a backup offer, man.
Why wouldn't you?
Let's take a backup offer. If something happens to this offer, we got a backup, okay? Right. It's good for your seller clients. So take the backup offers, all right? The other thing that it does with that initial offer that you put in there, you can look at those people and say, well, if you don't want to do this, we got a backup offer, so this deal's over.
Right, as the seller.
Yeah.
Man, you're talking about having some power now.
There's good stuff. So you look at that and you say that. So here's how a backup offer works. Somebody has bid and they beat you, all right? You literally go back to that listing and you say, will you take a backup offer? Now, unbelievable or not, some people's going to tell you no.
Because they don't know what
They don't understand, right?
They don't know what
They don't understand. But some people are going to tell you no. But the majority of people are going to say, you want to put a backup offer? Absolutely.
Sure.
Here's how a backup offer works. Usually, because they're not that commonplace around here, guess who the only person is in this offer now? Is you.
Right.
You're making an offer. It works just like you were making a real first offer on
Disclaimer here. Just because you're the backup offer, don't mean you can come in there low ball.
That's what I was going to say. It's all negotiable. It's just like a regular deal. It's work just like a regular deal. You make your offer. If they don't like what you make, they can counter it. You can counter back and forth. The contingencies, everything is negotiable. You work it just like a regular deal until you come to an agreement where you say, nope, this ain't going to work. But if you come to an agreement, the only thing that's different is now there is an addendum added to this contract that says,
I understand.
we take it, we got it, but this offer is a backup offer.
We understand that we're a backup offer.
Yes, it's 100%.
So we understand that, and we know that going into that, we are the backup offer.
Sure.
But it tells us that if something happens to the first deal, guess who slides in number one?
We're going right into that slot.
So why? I know we got points here, but let's just talk. Yeah, let's just talk.
Talking today.
So what's the benefit? I guess I'm asking you, I know what the benefit is, but what's the benefit of doing that?
Of me making the offer?
Let's talk first. What's the benefits for the seller to have that backup offer?
Well, couple things. Okay, so on the selling side of this, so you've got an offer, it's binding, it's ready. You've already got that in the first place. Now I've got this backup offer that all this over here, if they do start trying to nitpick me apart, I can go back over here and I can say, look, I got a backup offer, so this is what it's going to be, or this deal's over. So
right.
I'm in a little bit better of a negotiating position
True.
for that first offer.
True.
For the simple fact of, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, I also know if they don't do it, I got this offer over here that's going to slide right into position number one.
True.
And here we're going to go. All of those things, though, could come right back up to me again as a seller.
It could.
It definitely could.
Now let's talk about what I'm going to be the buyer. What's the benefit of me as the buyer? Why would I want to put in that backup offer?
So,
because just like you said, let's just say that there's negotiations. We have no clue. We have no clue as of to what's going on with deal one over
we
here.
have no
we have
idea.
no clue.
We don't know the price.
We just know it's accepted.
We don't know anything.
Yeah, we don't
That's
know
right.
the price. We don't know anything.
No.
We just know they got an accepted offer.
Sure.
But okay, so let's just say that deal number one, they get mad at each other, deal's over.
Sure.
Okay, now all that we're going to know if we don't have a backup offer in is that this house has now came back active on the market.
Right.
So now it's not just active to you, it's active to the world.
Sure.
Unless you've got the backup offer
Right.
in. If you've got the backup offer in, instead of me as an agent and Mike's got this seller, instead of me telling Mike, hey, if something happens, make sure you let me know first.
Sure.
There's a good chance if they're 2-3 weeks in, Mike's totally forgot that I even come looked at the house.
True story.
So, but if I've got this backup offer in, whenever Mike and that first deal cancels, hey, I've got a backup offer.
Right here.
And Dave's offer slides right into number one.
Yes.
It never has to go back active for the world to see. I come straight into the driver's seat.
Sure, absolutely. So as a buyer, as me as someone wanting that house, I'm going to put my best foot forward. You're going to have to put your best cards on the table still yet. Like
because I've made backup offers for people that didn't get accepted because, hey, you know what? Backup offers are...
They're negotiable.
Well, I'm saying like they're competitive too.
Absolutely.
So you might put a backup offer in, but they might be somebody else putting a backup offer in as well.
Story.
So you might have multiple offers as a backup offer.
That's exactly right. So as that buyer, you slide into that number one position for that house. If the first deal goes through, you slide into number one position. Now you start doing your thing. If you get your inspections all right, you just bought you a house. That's a good thing for you as a buyer or you as us representing a buyer because we do that. Now here's another good thing. On that backup offer, a lot of people say, well, I don't want to put a backup offer in because I might not get it. Deal number one may go. I might not get it.
I don't want to be locked in.
Stuck.
I don't want to be locked in.
Guess what you can do in that backup offer? Mm-hmm. You can look at it and say, hey, with notification, with us notifying you that we want out of this deal, we can do that before we move into the number one position.
Right.
As long as we're still in the backup offer slot, we can come to you as the buyer, to the seller, and say, we're going to withdraw our backup offer, and it's able to be withdrawn.
So yeah.
So you can continue to go look, and let's say you find that other, I got to have it.
Obviously, at the time, you felt like that was the perfect house.
Sure.
That's why you wanted to make an offer.
Absolutely.
So why not go ahead and put the backup offer in?
Sure.
Okay, you wanted that house.
Sure.
Let's put a backup offer in. But who knows? 3 days from now,
maybe another
the
one.
perfect one
Right.
comes on the market.
Right.
And you're like, that's it.
Sure.
That's the one I want.
Sure.
All you got to do is say, hey, call your realtor. Hey, all I want to do is I want to remove this offer.
That's all.
I want to remove it because I want to make an offer on this.
That's exactly right. So you would want to do that. It's just like
Easy.
playing baseball, man. It's just like you on deck. You
Right.
know what I mean? Somebody else is up to bat, but if you got that backup offer, you're going next if something happens up there.
Right.
All right? When something happens, you are going next. However, should you find something better, walk off the field and play for another team.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't got to go back.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you say that. So there's advantages to both sides of this coin here. When we start talking about backup offers, it's good for everybody because who is a seller's biggest nightmare is when you've got 5 offers. You got to pick one. And sellers get really uptight, and I would too. They get really uptight and thinking, oh gosh, I got to pick the right one because I'm telling 4 other people, no.
Yeah.
You all go on, and they're probably going to go find another one. So now when I do go, if something happens to this deal, and I do go back on the market, I may have just kicked 4 other people to the side. So they're really nervous about it.
Oh, yeah.
So as a seller, you can not only get you an offer, but you can get you in one slide into second place.
Yeah.
It eliminates a lot of stress from you.
Really, if you think about it, the only person that's the backup offer is the least bit bad for is the person who was the number one offer.
Sure.
Because now it puts a little pressure on them. I mean, you would just know. Put yourself in that situation. You know. Everybody's been there before. If you've tried to buy anything, then it's like, well, this guy here's wanting to buy it too.
Sure.
That puts a little pressure on you.
You got to think, I got to go here. They're going to kick me to the curb.
So that's the only person. Really, the backup offer guy, that buyer,
You're just
in a
waiting.
great spot.
Yeah.
You're in a great spot. You've got an offer on the house that you love. If something happens, you're sliding into number one. If another house comes on, all you got to do, there's no harm, no foul. You just notify them that I'm out. I want to go make an offer on another house. That's all you do. Okay, and so here's a question. I've had this happen. So okay, I'm going to notify them that I want to make that I'm backing out of this deal. Okay, I'm notifying you that I don't want to be the backup no more, and I want to go back over here and make an offer on another house. Well, let's say we go make an offer on that house and we don't get it.
Sure.
Well, do I want to go back up on this one, or do I want to go back up on the one I was on to begin with?
Right.
You can do either.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't do both.
As long as that you can't do
Don't
both.
do both.
So that was another question. That's what I'm
Yes.
going to say. Like you can't just go around throwing backup offers on every house.
No, because yours could at any moment, you could be notified, I'm in slot 1.
Right.
They're going to tell you if something happens and it ain't do you want to move in. If you've got the backup offer, you automatically move in. You automatically move into slot number 1. So again, we're just talking to you today about backup offers, all right? How that they could be beneficial to both sellers and buyers. And they're really a whole lot more. They should be a whole lot more commonplace in the marketplace that we're in today, because again, every time you're bidding on a house, every time you're making an offer, if you get in that multiple offer situation, somebody's getting beat, somebody's getting put off, you're getting beat out on those deals, and you're thinking, well, man, this is it. And a lot of those deals are falling through. So you got to make sure that you're doing things, there's opportunities that are out there for you to capitalize on as buyers and sellers, and it is in a backup offer. One more thing that I want to tell you guys about a backup offer. That's another good thing, okay? So on your backup offer, you made offers. Last week on the show, we talked about contingencies. Mm-hmm. And you never wanted to waive your home inspection contingency. You didn't really want to waive your appraisal contingency. But also, we know that in so many days, you've got to start doing those things, okay?
Right.
Well, here's the good news on a backup offer. Your earnest money, your inspections, your appraisals, none of that has to be paid for or done until it moves into slot number 1.
That's when all of your time periods start.
Time periods all start when you go to
the
number 1 slot. Yeah. So you literally can make an offer, man. You don't even got to pay your earnest money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to order no inspections.
Exactly.
You ain't got to do none of those things until or if you would move into slot 1. If you never move into slot 1, you never do anything with it.
Right.
It's never there. Backup offers in the market that we're in today can be a very good thing. You just need somebody that can lead you through the process, kind of talk you through it. There's pros, there's cons, as you said. For that initial person, there's a little bit of stress. It can be stress for a seller. It can be stress for you even moving into that second position. But with the right realtor, the right real estate company, the right team, Elite Realty Group on your side, right, we're going to help walk you through that process. We're going to help give you the information. Why are we on here today on a nationwide, worldwide show telling people how to do this? Because you should know how.
Right.
That opportunity and advantage is out there for anybody who wants to take it. Again, sometimes you just need the right person leading you through.
It's just
we would be privileged to do
people
that.
Are scared of what they don't know about.
Sure.
So that's what it is. They just don't. A lot of people just don't understand what a backup offer is. Like you said, most time a buyer are just, when you ask them, would you like to put a backup offer in? Well, I don't want to tie myself up on it.
Right.
You're not.
Right. Done correctly. Now you can.
Yeah.
If you ain't got the right person leading you through,
sure,
you could get tied up on that. But with the right person, we ain't gonna get you tied up on it, because that, again, the other dream home of yours may show itself to you at any time. We're gonna take a short commercial break.
I don't know what Nicole's trying to say, but Nicole said smart people's always got a backup plan.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I don't know if she's talking about you.
I don't know if she is or not, but we're gonna take a break and I'm gonna call her and find out. We'll be back for the conclusion of episode number 210 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends
right here, Elite Realty Group.
After this short commercial
Purchasing
break.
a home can be a daunting task for any home buyer to take on in today's real estate market. To ensure that you are properly prepared, we at Elite Realty Group have prepared a checklist of things for you to follow to make sure that you are able to purchase your next home. Step number 1, call an agent at Elite Realty Group. Step numbers 2 through 10, since you've called an agent at Elite Realty Group, we will assist you in taking care of the rest. To get started on purchasing your home today, call us at Elite Realty Group, 423-307-8566. Again, to start your home purchase process today, call Elite Realty Group at 423-307-8566. We look forward to assisting you in purchasing your next home.
And we welcome you back to the conclusion of episode 210 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live. And that means it's local area happenings time, where we tell you what's going on around the Lakeway area. I turn it over to the man now himself, Christopher, the local man.
Okay, so local area happenings, what we got going on is what we tell you about every Friday, okay? If you don't do this, you need to do this.
It's Wednesday, though.
Well, I know, but today's Wednesday. But I'm saying about on Fridays, we talk about, you got local football games, your high school football games that you need to go out and support. So whatever one's in your area, East is at home, is that right?
East is at home.
East is at home, West is on the road.
Yep.
East and Greenville's in the same conference now. Did you know that?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so go out and support your local high school athletics sports program.
Yes.
Football's great.
There's volleyball going on
I don't know
now.
if you know
There's
it, though.
cross country going on now. There's track going on now. There's all kinds of local stuff that you can get into.
There is cross country going on, I know for a fact.
All kinds of stuff.
But like last night, we had softball practice last night.
Yes.
So great time to be sitting outside.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I said it's like the perfect porch sitting weather.
Nice.
So that's what you get to do when you go to a Friday night football game. You get to sit out and enjoy the good, clean air.
That's exactly right. The Vols is in town on Saturday.
At noon, playing Pittsburgh.
Noon. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Again, over here behind East High School, I think it's this Sunday evening, there is a gospel event on the practice field. I think it's this Sunday evening.
This is out of the blue, but I'm going to tell you about this. So yesterday, we was at softball practice, Frank Loreno.
Yeah.
There's a helicopter come flying. I thought it was Lifestar.
Gotcha.
But they's right there in front of TVA. There's a tent revival
There
going on.
is.
And buddy, they landed a fella on a helicopter right there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I
good
said
stuff,
they brought him in.
They flew him in.
Yeah.
Man, it might have been Jesus coming down.
Could
Who
have been.
knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming in on a helicopter.
Yeah, they tried to land on the tennis court first, and then they realized it's the wrong spot. Went over to that field.
Gosh,
Yeah,
it's been bad landing on the tennis court there.
Yeah.
So again, that concludes it for us today. Get out and do something is what we're trying to say.
Start to get
Local
nice
area,
outside, man. Like it's getting that good.
Get out wherever you're watching us. Again, our old Johnny Fowler, he down there in Texas. Get out, Johnny. Get your Texan guns out.
Johnny's
there,
coming
man.
up here soon, though.
Do it. He's coming to Knoxville next week, I think.
Yeah.
Johnny,
We need to get on the road with Johnny.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go with you, Johnny.
That's a good series right there. On the road with Johnny.
On the road with Johnny. Johnny, if you're still watching, you hook us up, man. Yeah. All right? We appreciate all you guys. We appreciate everyone watching today. Again, your likes, your shares, your invites, your comments, everything that you do for us. We couldn't do what we do without you guys. Again, you're helping us be seen by thousands of people literally every week around the world, countries, coast to coast. We appreciate all you do. We just get on, have a little bit of fun, give you some information. Hopefully today's has been beneficial to you.
I think today's was great if you paid attention.
Absolutely. Don't forget us on Friday. Just Talking Live Friday morning at 8 a.m. Make sure you get up early. We'll get you going. We Just Talking Live on Friday. Make sure you come and hang out with us. Monday mornings is the motivational show. Tune in for one or all of those. Until we see you on Friday morning, you guys be safe, be blessed. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And we will see all of you Friday morning, bright and early. Over and out, y'all.